Hey guys, it's Travel Undergrad here, and I just want to show you guys how I sort of book a hotel and get a great deal on it. So I'm going to walk you through the process with me while I find a hotel in Buffalo, New York. So I'm going to a concert, going to the Arkells concert in Buffalo at the Town Ballroom, and so I'm going to need a hotel to stay in. So the first thing I'm going to do is in the top search bar, I'm just going to type in Town Ballroom, and I'm just going to type in Buffalo, which it pops up for me already, and I'm just going to search that. So right now it's searching on all. I'm just going to switch it over to maps real quick just so I can see where it is in the city. And there we go, it's right here. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just click this nearby button right here, and I'm going to search for nearby hotels, which it populates right here. So I'm just going to choose hotels. If it doesn't, you can just type that in. And in a couple seconds, you'll see here now it's showing me all the hotels that are nearby Town Ballroom. So Google will show you the prices for the hotels today. But since I'm trying to book for a future date, I'm going to have to do some cross-referencing here. So I'm actually going to open up a new tab, which I have it kind of ready to go already. So in the new tab, you're just going to type in Trivago. So that's my favorite travel website to go to when I'm comparing hotels. If you want to include a flight, there's probably a different one, which I'll post another video about that too. But for just hotels, I find Trivago is kind of a good start. So I already typed in Buffalo and I put in my check-in and check-out date, and I'm going with 3 other people, so we're going to need a double room. And normally it'll show up by popularity, but I've already changed it to focus on price. So if you don't, that's just right there, and then you can find the better deal. Since I want a deal, price is more important to me than popularity, so that's why we're looking. Also, another really important thing to look at is the star rating. So although I'm concerned about price, I still want to be comfortable when I'm traveling. So for me, usually like a 3 star is kind of my lower limit. And typically you can still get great service, but save a few bucks too. So just looking down the list here, you can see most of them have only 2 stars sort of. Days Inn, I've stayed at before. It's not too bad, but it looks like it's 13 kilometers away from the city center, so I'm going to keep looking and see if I can find something a little bit closer, a little bit higher star level. Okay, here we have Courtyard, Buffalo Amherst. Looks like it's 12.9 kilometers away. Still kind of far, so we'll see if we can find something else. Okay, so we have Lennox and Suites, 1.7 kilometers, but only 2 stars, but I think it's worth a shot just by looking at the display picture here. Seems like it might be all right. So just click on the name there, and then it's going to show me where I can find the deals here. If I go to view deal, it'll just take me to that hotel's page. So it's connecting me with booking.com right now, because that's where the deal is located. So it just opened a new window for me. I'll make that full screen for you guys. Then, so I'm gonna tap the hotel name because I want to see if there's any other pictures, if I can see what the room looks like. So that's the building there. And they got some pictures down below. Okay, so pretty 70s decor. Looks like some of the rooms are a little better than others. But all in all, I think it'll probably work out. I'm not totally picky on the room decor. I mean, the beds have to be clean. There's certain standards that hotels have to live up to. So, I mean, all the other spaces in the hotel look okay. So I think this might be an option. Awesome. So I'm just going to minimize this real quick, just to make sure that it's actually in the kind of area I want to be. I'm going to go back to my Google Maps page up here. And now I'm just going to look for that Lennox Hotel and Suite. So it looks like it's actually showing up in my nearby already. So if we just hover over that, it's not in my view right now, but I'm going to kind of drag my thing around. Okay, so we got it right here now. So to me, that's pretty there's a town ballroom that's pretty darn close. And I think for the price, if we just jump back real quick to the site where we can book on. So we're getting a double room, it looks like $164 Canadian. That's, I think, pretty decent, split between 4 people. That's like a little over $45 a person. And it includes free cancellation. But it's only got one large double bed, which isn't going to work for 4 people. So back to the drawing board, but that's sort of how I would go about it. So first I'm looking for on Google Maps the location of the venue. Next I'm looking for on Trivago the deal for the site. And then finally I'm cross-referencing back to Google Maps to just make sure that the hotel's in range of the venue. And I find that you can save money on getting a place that's a little bit further away from the venue and just paying for a cab instead of being right on top of where you're going to be at. So if you guys have any more questions, please leave them in the comments. Or you can chat at me on Twitter, tweet at me. So that handle is @travelundergrad. And that's all one word. And I'd love to answer your questions and give you some more advice. So yeah, chat me your questions and I'll catch you guys later.